Hi everyone, I'm Jason Evanish, and this is my co-founder Ashkan Abkami, and this is Greenhorn TV, episode 39 for the week of August 15th to August 21st.
Let's kick it off with Monday, Jason. On Monday we have Cooking for Geeks. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Cooking for Geeks. So Jeff Potter is a local startupper. He's helped organize Bar Camp in a new organization called Geek Boston. And he wrote a book called Cooking for Geeks. If you've ever seen him, he's done some cool stuff like make ice cream with dry ice and some crazy stuff like that. So he wrote a whole book all about it, and they're having a release party at Tuscanini's in Central Square. So all kinds of startuppers are going to come out for it. So this is a great opportunity to do something a little unconventional.
Sounds good. As you heard it, it's at Tuscanini's in Central Square at 899 Main Street in Cambridge, and it should be from 6 to 9 p.m. on Monday. Where's Greenhorn going to be, Jason?
I'm going to be checking out Tuscanini's. Can't pass up an opportunity for good ice cream.
Absolutely. Moving on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, we have Dart Boston. Jason, for those who don't know what Dart Boston is, let them know what they're doing, who they are, and what they're doing for Capitalize.
So Dart Boston is the young entrepreneurs group in Boston, and this is their big event they're having where a company gets to pitch to an investor or an associate at a VC firm. This month it's Rich Miner from Google Ventures, and it's the company Hello Vino, which is a iPhone app for all wine lovers. The event's called Capitalize, and it's going to be at Scavenger's offices.
Stop taking my...
Can't help myself. It's
going to be at Scavenger at 175 2nd Street over in Cambridge. It's going to be happening from 7 to 9. It's always a great event, so be sure to make it out there. And Jason, you going to be going over there or what?
Absolutely, can't miss it. The Scavenger offices are actually really cool, and of course, Capitalize in Dart Boston has a great crowd.
Sounds great. Let's move it on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, this is a huge event. It's called
Enormous.
Tech Picnic.
Tech Picnic, yep.
Jason, lay it on us. What's going on here?
So Tech Picnic, the idea is it's August, it's beautiful out, it's not crappy yet in Boston. This is a great opportunity to get outside and get everyone in the tech community together. That means you biotech and clean tech people need to come out too. And so we're going to have a little flash party, kind of takeover of one of the parks in Cambridge. So it should be awesome.
Should be a great time. Bring your blankets and all your picnic goodies. It's going to be at the Charles Park. It's 5 minutes away from Kennel Square. And that's going to be happening from 5:30 till 8 p.m. And you look directly out into the Charles, so it's a great place to go.
Yeah, remember the hashtag Tech Picnic. Follow it on Twitter to find out everything that's going on.
Absolutely. Jason, you going to make it out there?
Heck yeah, man. This is a big event. We're teaming up with Scott Kersner on this one, so absolutely.
Sounds good. Let's move it on to Thursday. On Thursday, there's a launch party going on, Jason. Which launch party is this? Islbuyer,
one of the Mass Challenge finalists, is having a launch party for their thing. They're all about people who hate waiting in line, bringing them together. So they're having a celebration of their actual product launch.
Sounds great. They're keeping it classy, and they're going to the W Hotel. Yeah. Over at 100 Stewart Street, down by, it's the Theater District. Yeah. 5:30 till 9 p.m. on Thursday. Then there's another event going on which is called Super Web-O-Matic. Jason, what is this?
All right, so this is run, I believe, by the guys over at Fresh Tilled Soil, which are some of the best website designers out there in the local community. They do a lot of stuff for events and stuff to tie people together, and so this event's all about showing people how to improve their small business websites. So if you're outside the city, it's a great opportunity because it's out in Waltham.
Waltham. 203 Crescent Street in Waltham.
I'll learn one day, just not today.
6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday. If you're out there, definitely check them out. Fresh Tilled Soil is an awesome company, as Jason said. Where's Greenhorn going to be?
I'm actually going to be swinging by the Venture Cafe after work, probably.
Sounds great. Moving on to the next segment of our show, which is called the Event of the Week, which is sponsored by our friends over at Microsoft. And this is when we highlight one event that if you had to go to one event, this would be the event. Jason, drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen. And Jason, what is it?
Tech Picnic. You can't go wrong. It was blowing up Twitter already when Kersner helped and us teamed up to announce it. And so this is going to be an awesome event. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's very unconventional. A lot of people say that we have too many of the same old networking and panels. There's no panel. There is no content. You are the content. So you need to get out there and enjoy it.
Sounds good. Let's move on to our next segment, which is Office Hours Roundup. Basically, we highlight office hours that industry experts have in Boston. You can go to speak to them or have a phone call or whatnot. So
yeah, it's investors too, which is always a big deal.
You got investors too. Let's kick it off with on Wednesday, Javier Cortez at Boston World Partnership. Jason, what is Javier What's Boston World's partnership all about, and what is Javier's area of expertise?
So Boston World Partnerships is a city initiative that is now independent, and what they do is they're all about connecting people, and so they have all kinds of great experts across all facets of business, both entrepreneurial and not. Javier is specifically an expert in brand strategy, design, and communications, and he's available by phone. You can meet him in person, so this is a great opportunity to talk to someone who's very well connected in the Boston scene.
Sounds good, and he's going to be available on Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., and he also takes phone calls, so if you want to schedule a phone call with him, he'll be sure to answer your phone call. Let's move on to Thursday. Thursday we have Dog Patch Labs and Venture Cafe. Jason, really quickly, what are these two organizations?
So Dog Patch Labs is free open office space presented by the Polaris Ventures guys, which is a local VC firm. Come into their office hours, get a tour of the space, see the cool companies that are already in there, and also get feedback from a VC on your idea.
Sounds good.
And the Venture Cafe is, of course, the great opportunity to check out what's going to be an awesome restaurant, place to meet, eat, and greet for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. And so right now, they're in the Cambridge Innovation Center, and they have weekly office hours or bi-weekly office hours with local VCs, which gives you a chance to meet with someone you may not be able to get a meeting with off of just like a cold email or something.
Thank you, Jason. Dog Patch is over at 222 3rd Street over in Cambridge, and they're holding office hours from 2 to 5 p.m. on Thursday. And then also you check out Venture Cafe on Thursday from 3 to 8 p.m.
Yep, and Highland Capital Partners will be there from 3 to 5.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jason. Let's move over to Friday. Friday we have Bain Capital who's holding office hours. Jason, really quickly, who is Bain and what are they all up to?
So Bain Capital is another investment group in the Boston area. They do some seed and early stage investments. If you've been out in the community, you probably met some of their awesome associates like Adam Marchek. And so they have office hours now regularly every Friday at both their offices and the Venture Cafe.
Sounds good. So they're going to be over at Venture Cafe and their offices, as Jason said, 111 Huntington Avenue if you want to see them in person. And they're going to be having office hours from 3 to 5 p.m. on Friday.
Yeah.
That's it for the office hours. We're going to move over to the next segment of the show, which is upcoming events. But Jason, tell everyone what we ended up doing for this.
So as we've been doing all summer, we do a countdown now of the top events. Check it out in our news and announcements section at the top of our homepage. That'll tell you all the events that we think are the most important that month that you need to sign up for in advance.
Sounds great. Next, we'd like to quickly talk about our Career Connector. Jason, tell everyone what our Career Connector is all about and why they should join.
So the Greenhorn Career Connector is all about showing off what makes companies awesome. So through what we think is a much more innovative way of doing a job board, we have a site that allows companies to connect with the local startup community that already is part of Greenhorn Connect. So we've got 24 companies on there now. We'd love to have you add your company, or if you're a job hunter, definitely check it out because there's some great companies out there that are definitely listening when they hear that it came from Greenhorn.
Sounds good. Be sure to check out our calendar at greenhornconnect.com. It's list format, searchable, and you can add your own event if you like. If you have any questions or comments, reach out to Jason at greenhornconnect.com and follow us at Greenhorn Boston. Jason, anything else?
Hey, 37 events this week, 115 this month. I don't know, the VCs may be on vacation, but obviously the startup scene is not. So I hope to see you out there.
Get out there, guys. Take care.